Hi guys, Mac Double Tap. I come down here to make this video and got sidetracked with the fact that they're doing away with video responses, so I had to make a change to how we're going to enter the holster contest. But I had a guy, I've had a whole bunch of guys, but one guy specifically emailed me and asked me if I lived in a magazine capacity band, one of the communist states, communist Colorado or communist New York, communist California or whatever. If I lived in one of the communist states, if having a magazine capacity ban would change my decision on carrying the 9mm. And my knee-jerk reaction to that was yes. Immediately, first thing I went off, if you put me in communist New York and they're limited to 7 rounds, well, that just fits the 1911 just fine, don't it? 7 rounds and straight to work with 1911, right? Well, then I got thinking about it, and I went out and I ran some tests on the range. I have a whole bunch of 10-round magazines for a Glock 17 because that's what I train with. Go through a lot less ammunition. I have orange floor plates on them all, and I went out and I took some 17-round mags and some 10-round mags and a shot timer. And at the end of the day, with my I was actually intentionally loading 7 rounds in those magazines to match the 7 rounds in the 1911, and I took our friend Mr. 1911 Colt. Actually, this is a 1991, isn't it? Yeah, 1991 A1 with me, and ran some tests. And at the end of the day, I determined still faster, even with reloads, even with 7 rounds. Could still mitigate the recoil better. More shots on target. Reloads are actually quick in between. So that actually, and then I emailed the gentleman. I'm like, you know what? I changed my mind. And here's why. Now, can I say that I wouldn't probably go to a single stack? I mean, because I carry the Glock 19, not a Glock 17. Excuse me. So I may be interested in finding a, single stack 9mm, something like the M&P Shield or something to that effect for a everyday gun, because I don't have any problem with the M&P Shield. It's a great weapon system. I would probably still carry, in my world, my 19 with the 10-round magazine in it if I lived in a communist state. But the end of the day is, I don't think I would change up caliber based on being limited in magazine capacity. And just because I can still get more shots on target faster, effectively, with the 9mm, and you can mitigate in a recoil over 45. And now I've had a whole bunch of people, if I knew how to run a 1911 or if I knew how to run a 40 Smith & Wesson, I'd never say, horse shit, I can run it. Anybody that wants to bring your gun and come to the range, pick your caliber and see if I can shoot beside you, come on down. I compete with the 1911. I compete with 40 Smith & Wesson. I compete with 357 SIG. I can run all of those calibers, but I can always run the 9mm faster. And I'm getting so tired of the comments. If I knew how to shoot a gun, I'm pretty sure I know how to shoot a gun. If you knew anything about guns, you would understand it. I don't bash the other calibers. I tell people that I carry a 9mm and why. You never hear me saying the 45 sucks. You never hear me saying the 40 Smith & Wesson sucks. I don't hack on. Everybody thinks I'm attacking their caliber. You carry whatever the hell you want to carry. I don't care. I am telling people why I carry the 9mm, why I choose a 9mm to take to a gunfight if that's what happens. You know, the end result is a handgun's a piss poor weapon choice in a gunfight. And that's the truth of it. If you knew you were getting in a gunfight, you know, if you were going to 61st and Peoria and you were going to get in a gunfight, why the hell would you take a handgun? Take an AR, take an AK, take a rocket launcher, or, more importantly, don't go. You carry a handgun when there's almost no chance that you're going to get in a gunfight, not when you're intending on getting into a gunfight. If I'm intending on getting into a gunfight, I'm going to take a bigger gun. And it's damn sure not going to be limited to 5, 7, 9, whatever rounds. And, you know, it's damn sure not going to have a 3 or 4 inch barrel. So, the whole caliber carrying thing is... I run a 9mm because I can, no matter how fast I shoot this, I can shoot that fast. If you give me a Glock 21, the full frame brother to this, no matter how fast I shoot that Glock 21, I'll shoot that Glock 19 faster, or 17 faster. Take Glock 22 and a Glock 17. No matter how fast you shoot the Glock 22, you will accurately, now that's the key to this all, boys and girls, accurately. Anybody can stand there, point the gun down range, pull the trigger as fast as they can. That's I don't give a shit about that. Accurately. Shots on target. Good kill shots. So, no matter how well you mitigate the recoil of the 940 357 SIG, you can shoot the 9mm faster with a high level of accuracy. Period. It's physics. It may be milliseconds, depending on your skill level. But what I found from all of the classes I do, and you get tons and tons of people on the internet telling me how much they shoot. Well, I shoot my gun all the time. If your definition all the time is 50 rounds a year, then yeah, you shoot your gun all the time based on your definition. I probably shoot 500 rounds a month. With the training I do, and then just the meaning training other people, and then when I train myself, I probably shoot between a minimum of 400 rounds a month. There's months I probably go through 1,000 rounds of ammunition. So, that's just handgun ammunition. So, don't tell me you shoot all the time, because most of the people I know that shoot all the time don't really care about calibers. And I know a lot of people who shoot all the time, 400, 500, 600 rounds a month or more. That's all the time to me. If you shoot once a weekend with your buddies and you're going through 50 bullets, that's... You know, I try to tell my students that I'd like to see you run 50 rounds through your gun a month. To me, that is adequate for, excuse me, fighting the summer cold. 50 rounds a month for the average carry person, to me, is a great way to keep your skill level at the bare minimums. Unfortunately, there's tons and tons and tons and tons of people that will go out and they'll just get their gun, go do their 50 round qual for a carry permit or whatever it is in your state, and that'll be the last time they pick up a gun until they try to use it to defend their lives. And that sucks, but it is what it is. But back to the point of the video is, if I was to be forced to live in a communist state, and my answer to you people is move. Pack your shit, send a letter to your congressman, say I'm leaving your worthless no good state, and here's why. You guys think that taking bullets out of my gun will make me safer, and it doesn't. It makes me a victim. Therefore, I'm going to Oklahoma, where the lawmakers there are sane and you're an idiot. Thanks for playing. Sincerely, John Doe, or whatever your name is. Come to Oklahoma. Not only are we not banning guns, we're making it easier to carry them if you're not an idiot. And by idiot, I mean felon, juvenile delinquent, if you're not an idiot. So, if I was forced to live in one of the communist states, I would definitely still carry 9mm at the end of the day. I really would. With if you got any skills with reloading magazines, or more to the point, reloading your gun, just being limited to 7 or 10 rounds, not a big deal. You know, with 1.5, 2 second reloads and accurate shooting, I still did it faster with the 9mm than I could with the 45. Oh, and there's what I was shooting at. Not that one, obviously. That was my standard at 20 feet. Excuse me. Was a snuff can. I had to hit the snuff can every time for it to be a valid test. So that's what I'm aiming at. I'm not going out shooting at a pie pan. I'm not going out shooting at, just still ring-a-ding targets. I was aiming at snuff can. How fast could I hit the snuff can? And at the end of the day, the 9mm was faster, even with 7 rounds in it. So anyway, a little bit of food for thought of what I would carry in a magazine-limited communist state. So appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe. Don't forget to get down and check out the holster giveaway contest. I'm going to be giving away a bunch of holsters. Appreciate you guys watching, and have a good day.